introduce yourself.
So my name is Arvind Singh, and my name is Arvind Singh, and I'm a resident of Curated, Punjab. I've done my law from Punjab University, 5-year law department, and yeah, that's it.
You come from?
I'm from Curated, Punjab, sir.
Curated?
Yes, sir.
What are your hobbies?
So my basic hobbies are singing and cooking.
Can you sing?
Yes, sir.
What type of songs?
Mainly Sufi songs, or the old songs I'm much more fond of.
Did you participate in any competition?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. While I was in school and in my university also, I've participated in so many singing competitions.
What was your best subject?
So my best subject is, anyways, I'm fond of like every law subject, but I'm more fond of criminal law, specifically
what is
IPC.
mens rea?
Mens rea, sir, it is basically the mental element of. It's a Latin term which basically means that the mental intention that is being punishable, in which mens means the mind and rea means the punishable act.
Can there be any offense without mens rea?
Sir, if we talk about the Indian law, and in which in every aspect, in every
We are dealing with Indian law only.
yes, sir. So if, in every offense, in every section, there has been its own mens rea has been given with every section. So basically, if you talk about Indian law, then there is no law that can, there is no offense without a mens rea. There is always a mens rea in every offense.
Is preparation punishable? Preparation of an offense.
Okay, sir. Sir, as we can see that there are different stages whenever an offence is committed, and preparation is definitely a part of it. And a preparation
is short of attempt.
Yes, sir.
Is
Short
it
of.
punishable?
In some offences, it can be made punishable, but however, in general,
Made knee, is it punishable or not?
sir, in generally, it's not.
Are you directly coming from law college or you practice somewhere?
Sir, I did practice for like few months, but later on I started with my preparation only.
Why you want to become a judge?
So the aura of this profession is basically that impresses me a lot.
What is aura?
So as a judge, of a person is supposed to be a balanced and understands each and every side of whether it's the plaintiff side or the defendant side of prosecution, if you talk about criminal law, or the accused side. So has to take care of the accused and his rights, and also the victims and their families. This is what something that is in good deed.
What is res geste?
So res geste is basically defined in, as we can say, that is mentioned in section 6 of Indian Evidence Act. Res geste is a Latin term. Basically, it means only the things done. It means the things done. Res geste means that whenever there is a particular act has been committed, and the things that has been done before and after, which are so connected to the particular act.
Is it admissible in evidence?
Yes, sir. It is admissible in Indian Evidence Act. In section 6 it has been given, and
it is part of hearsay.
It's part of hearsay in very less context, I would say, because hearsay has never been an evidence. It's never been admissible. It's a part of hearsay if it is so connected with the particular fact and the particular act. If it's so connected to the particular fact and particular offense, then it can be made admissible. Only then.
Is a Ex parte decree, ordinary decree?
Sir, ex parte decree, I'm sorry, I'm not able to recall it, I'm sorry.
Is ex parte decree a decree?
Yes, it is a decree, sir.
Will res judicata apply on ex parte decree?
The res judicata, if the ex parte decree has given on merits, then res judicata to some extent can apply, but it does not apply on ex parte decree. The res judicata cannot apply.
Okay. You know, suppose there is some local or some special law.
Okay.
Not IPC, an offence under some special law.
Okay.
And suppose the court which will try the offence is not given.
I'm sorry, sir. Can you repeat? I'm so
There is
sorry.
an offence
Okay.
which is in a special law,
Yes, sir.
and which court will try it is not given in that law.
Okay.
It is not even given whether it is bailable or non-bailable, and whether it is cognizable or non-cognizable.
Okay.
Is there any way of finding out whether this offence is cognizable, bailable, non-bailable, and which court is going to try it if it is not given in the law?
Sir, here I can definitely, in the spur of my mind, I can remember the Generalia Specialibus, the maxim. And if there is no special procedure that has been laid down or court is not been described, then we always have the help of CRPC given in the schedule part 2. And where it is written whenever the offence, there are particular categories which are given that below 3 years and 3 to 7 years and more than 7 years. So whenever there are offences.
In that case, when will it be triable by a sessions?
Sir, whenever there is an offence which is punishable with death, with life imprisonment, and when the imprisonment is more than 7 years.
Okay. And what about if it is less than 3 years?
If it's less than 3 years, then any magistrate can try it.
Will it be cognizable or non-cognizable?
It's non-cognizable and non-bailable, yes.
Non-bailable? Bailable?
Bailable, sorry.
Okay. You know, in Section 1 of Indian Evidence Act,
Yes.
it is written proceedings in or before a court, a judicial proceeding in or before a court.
Yes, sir.
What do we mean by judicial proceeding?
Sir, judicial proceeding as very much defined in the Indian Evidence Act itself, that it only...
Is it defined?
No, like it's mentioned that the Indian Evidence Act only applies to the judicial proceeding and the people who are given the powers of a judicial power and take the evidence. So if we talk about what is the judicial proceeding, it means any proceeding...
Anywhere it is defined?
So judicial proceeding? I'm sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
CRPC.
Okay.
Okay, please go ahead.
So judicial proceeding, if you talk about, it's before a judge and before a court, and it's a proceeding which can be in a criminal trial or in a...
Is a proceeding before a trial, before a tribunal, a judicial proceeding?
So that depends, because tribunals are basically made for it's a beneficial piece of legislation. So it is made for the that can be avoided nitty-gritties of the legal proceedings. The legal process has been.
What is the difference between a court and a tribunal?
Sir, a court is where a presiding judge is sitting, and a tribunal is a quasi-judicial body, but not a complete judicial body. But judge is not there, but there is a chair which decides like for the benefit of the parties. Like for example, if you take the...
Is it synonymous?
It's not synonymous, sir.
Any landmark judgment on this?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to
S.D.
recall.
Joshi versus State of Maharashtra.
Okay, sir.
1992.
Okay, sir.
Okay. In Hindu law, how many heirs are there now after 2005 Amendment Act? First class heirs.
Okay. Sir, initially there was 9 heirs, and now there are 11 heirs that has been added.
11 or 12?
I'm sorry, the 12 heirs that has been added, and after the amendment, and so many of the female supremacy has been seen in the class 1 heirs now.
Supremacy?
Like more female heirs has been added.
Your question.
Under which act relationship in the nature of marriage has been recognized, and for what purpose?
I'm sorry, ma'am, can you please?
Under which act relationship in the nature of marriage has been recognized, and for what purpose?
relationship in form of marriage has been recognized. If I could remember that in DV Act, in Domestic Violence Act, live-in relationship has been recognized when the marriage is actually not been solemnized, but it has been recognized in the Domestic Violence Act.
Okay, so are there any parameters to decide that this will be considered as a relationship in the nature of marriage?
Yeah, it is very, I'm sorry, it's very important. It's very important that for the Domestic Violence Act to be applicable on that particular live-in relationship, and as many times the Supreme Court of India has many times have reiterated that the live-in relationship are not supposed to be walk-in and walk-out relationship. It's supposed to be something that is been subsisting for quite a long years, and in so many times the Supreme Court has even said that a presumption can also be raised that whenever you are being recognized as husband and wife, or has been recognized as a couple in a particular society, in a public society, then you can be regarded as husband and wife, and the rights and liabilities which are connected to those obligations can be attached to you.
Okay. So, under the Punjab Courts Act, which provision deals with second appeal?
So it's ma'am, it's section 41, I think.
Section 41.
Yeah.
And do you think that after the amending act of CPC 1976,
Okay.
so since section 100 got amended, so that means, like, do you think that it means that section 41 has been impliedly repealed?
Ma'am, for this, I can say that whenever there is some central act and a state act has a controversy, in that case the central act will prevail over the state act.
Okay.
So if the qualities of a second appeal has been taken from the CPC only in the Punjab Courts Act, so it can be said that yes, it can be repealed. It is repealed, if you say.
It has been impliedly repealed?
Yes, yes.
Okay. How an age of a juvenile is determined? Like, what is the procedure that is followed?
Yeah, sorry ma'am, I'm not able to recall that.
All right. That will be answer.
Okay. Arvind, lack of confidence.
Yes, I know, sir.
You have been my student, I know you personally also, but your answers were much, much below mark in the sense, but nothing to get demoralized about that.
I didn't have my interview today, they just told me कि तुम चले जाओ.
That doesn't matter. See, basically,
इंटरव्यू तो होनी है चाहिए
नहीं होता है. हाँ जी, हाँ जी, definitely. Yes, sir.
you should be,
your response in the different
yes,
difficult situation is being assessed.
Yes, sir.
yes.
You cannot be given every situation which you are likely to face throughout your career. Only certain instances are given, and your response is seen how you respond in that situation.
And even your, whatever questions you were asked.
There is a hand movement.
Yes.
This you must
Step
respect.
number one. Yeah, absolutely. I was going to point this next.
Okay.
You're using your hands a lot.
Okay.
I've always taught you keep your hands like this.
Okay.
You should not be. That shows nervousness.
Okay.
So, उसके अंदर ये है कि the questions I was asking you, or even ma'am was asking, you were not crisp. You were answering them, in उधर जाके फिर वापस आ रहे थे.
Okay.
But we can help him out. First, give a pause. After you listen the question, don't be very eager to reply.
Yes.
Take 2-second pause. Then formulate your answer.
Yes.
1, 2, 3 points. That will help you out. And if your answer, certain answers were very vague, you did not know what the answer was, but you were frankly, boldly stating the answers which you were not sure whether it is correct or not. Only give that answer which is correct according to you, you know it, you are very sure about it. If you can omit the answers which you are not sure about, or you have to say, I'm not very sure, but I can make a guess, if you want to make a guess. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, lack of confidence, Arvind, and moreover, I've noticed one thing, that you didn't start off well, but because you were not to the point, and in between you were saying things correctly, but in the end it didn't make any sense at all because you didn't start off well. So it's always better to be precise and directly hit the provision, or whatever the point has been asked. Just concentrate on that.
Okay.
50.
50.
Arvind, you get 55 out of 150.
Okay.
Much better next time.
Yes, sir.
But you will do much better. Nothing to get demoralized. But this is just a mirror that now you see. You will ample time. So you must brush up your. All
when
of you
you
must
are
brush
coming
up.
from the door, you should walk gracefully.
Yes.
Why judge should walk? Tilla talla nahi aana.
That's it.
Walk gracefully
Yes.
and relaxed. Yeah.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Do
you.
better next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.